Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed. It's like
I know you can't say it's a pleasure.
as she says the word, officer, no, but don't focus on the pain.
Really?
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of
I'm using a pale latitude compressor.
blasted from that pale image.
Saw my... A pale signals are relayed so precisely at the upper limit.
She's been holed up in here for a while.
I built it myself.
That's silly.
Oh yeah. No. Yeah, let's...
So she thinks of
If you've got... Goddamn fine.
the gun. Well, just keep her talking.
I heard you in the passage, so you...
Her tone is bitter.
So nice. I was.
That's her admitted.
No. Oh, but she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me? My boys? What? I don't even understand what... Oh, doesn't even matter. How could they be my boys when they're not even my friends?
$8 this.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by? I did, didn't I?
That did make her forgive them. A little.
Like what?
A strong mold.
I didn't like him. Plenty of broke. You think I...
See her confidence.
Yeah,
She didn't.
I'm listening. Man, I was with the Yeah. Can't do I... Look, fuck.
She's speaking.
Wow. Now I'm... No.
Somewhere on the
Why? Yeah. And probably some ghosts from the... Not
She looks you in.
The fuck... Not particular. Why are... I'm not... God.
So you know she's not
Don't know it.
evaluated.
The shot...
She had
That didn't go so.
And? The gun. Trigger happy. What did you think? Sure don't.
a breach.
No.
This is such.
Sure don't.
A breach.
No.
This is such.
A knock.
That it.
Never really. Yeah. I considered her a good friend.
Her hand slipped.
Wow. If I want to stare at what the fuck.
She's beginning to suspect you've broken into a lorry now.
Cool, man. Nope. For the same reason.
Wrong. That kind of pussy is never replaceable.
Oh. That's a very sentimental.
The lieutenant.
Okay, fine.
Class, she touched that radiant beauty. That's it.
If that's what she wants on the record, so be it. I'm not about to go into details for you to jerk off to.
Seriously, just move on.
Really?
Is that blood on the ground before you?
Yeah. Really? She rejected me with some wishy-washy bullshit about how she was confused because she felt so close to me and valued my friendship so much, and how guilty she felt for leading me on. I knew that what...
No ill will there.
Yeah, I was a little worried. Yeah, go ahead.
And mine too, you think?
Who doesn't? The views... It's very... Yes, I'm sure. No. So now I'm... I never... No, I did not, so...
That really comes
Okay.
beneath it. She's relieved.
Man,
She didn't.
I got lucky
There. It's going to be easier to reach.
based on what I...
There's a sinister.
Yeah?
More damn it. Destroy that thing.
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
Those rings around her eyes. Her tired voice. She's been staying up late, listening in on the conversations crisscrossing Martinez.
Police radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
Claudia didn't want to turn the lamp on. She was afraid of another shot. She eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity.
It's okay. We just want to...
All right, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasia comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her. Oh yeah, super. But I didn't think too much of it at first. I'd seen her party hard before.
This woman has seen people OD. Claudia wasn't quite there yet. So
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
She looks shaken. She wasn't surprised to be ratted out, but framed.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy Boys.
Glacia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed. As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going, fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Her grip on the gun is tight. Her arms toned. Her posture solid. Martinez lost a valuable defender.
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop, that strange, distant fear is getting close now. It's a fear of yourself.
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden sharp pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself. Fucking hell. And why me? You hear through the white noise. It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Everyone in Jamrock, the cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you? Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both. Yeah, sure.
She doesn't believe you.
I'm sure La Puta Madre himself will explain it all to you soon enough.
A man in a white suit walks through a garden coaxed from soil that had once been covered in asphalt. A city block closed off from the rest of the city by dark buildings. Rows and rows of poppies, most of which have lost their pink bloom, flank his steps. The man looks around, then up at the sky, sighs. Taking out a knife, he crouches at the end of one flower bed. He scores a seapod, very gently. Milky sap begins to ooze out. The pain comes over you again.
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat.
What bunker? Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer. We did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell, but...
All good, officer. Be careful.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Oh, fuck it. Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes, it is.
You should know the words to say. Because you've misread. No. She flashes you, and you watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Fuck!
Get a hold of yourself.
Our job. It went really bad. And now we need to clean it up.
She died.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on...
There is no coming back from this one.
We are cops. Everything is our fault, if we let it be. Okay, you said it. You need it.
You're going to need an ocean of... Police officer responsible for suicide of suspect renounces the RCM today. Officer Harrier Dubois, formerly a lieutenant of the Citizens Militia of Revachon, gives a candid interview in which he renounces the militia, his years of service, most of which he doesn't remember, and his own actions on the force. I'm no longer a cop. I wish I never was. No one should be, says Dubois, who has fallen on hard times after resigning. Fuck the RCM. Fuck duty. He adds,